UFC 294 Makhachev vs Volkanovski 2 took place on October 21st in front of a sold-out Etihad Arena on Yas Island in Abu Dhabi. The event brought in millions at the gate and several million more from ESPN's exclusive broadcasting contract, not to mention revenue from sponsorships and merchandise. But how much of the pie did the fighters actually take home? Welcome to MMA Money. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Let's jump into the first fight. Kicking off the main card, bantamweight Khabib Nurmagomedov took only 73 seconds to cinch up a guillotine choke against Muin Gafurov to take the submission victory. Gafurov took home $16,000, while Nurmagomedov earned a win bonus as well as a performance of the night bonus for a total of $146,000. The second fight saw an equally quick finish as Ikram Aliskerov TKO'd Warlley Alves in the first round with a flying knee followed up by hard strikes against the fence. Alves earned $91,000 on the night, while Aliskerov took home his win bonus and a performance of the night bonus and made a total of $82,000. The third fight ended with a disappointing result as an illegal knee by Magomed Ankalaev rendered Johnny Walker unable to continue according to the ringside doctor, resulting in a no contest. There was and still is a lot of controversy surrounding the decision as Walker seemed lucid and ready to fight, and UFC President Dana White called the doctor inexperienced. Neither fighter would take home win money as Walker earned $111,000 and Ankalaev took home $121,000, making it his second fight in a row without a win bonus after a draw at UFC 282 last December left him with short money as well. The co-main event saw Khamzat Chimaev take on late replacement and former welterweight champion Kamaru Usman in a middleweight bout that did not disappoint. Chimaev dominated the first round, earning a 10-8 on all three judges' scorecards. And while Usman surged in the second and third rounds to make it a close fight, it wasn't enough to keep Khamzat from taking the majority decision win. All week leading up to the event, Islam Makhachev claimed that Volkanovski only took the fight for the money, and at the pre-fight media day added some insight into late replacement pay bumps that it's assumed both Volk and Usman negotiated.
You know, in our management company, there's a lot of fighters, and I've asked before. I just was curious to see what happens if somebody comes out last minute, if there's difference in numbers there. And so, you know, honestly, it's not a secret for anybody that first thing you do is you call your price, and then if the price is good, then you say yes or no.
Usman earned $350,000 guaranteed, and assuming he did get a bump, another $125,000 for agreeing to the late notice fight, $16,000 in fight week incentive, and as a longtime former champion, he most likely took home a cut of the pay-per-view. At an estimated 600,000 buys, that comes out to $562,000, for a total of $1,053,000. Meanwhile, the winner Khamzat Chimaev brought in $100,000 to show and $100,000 for the win, $6,000 in fight week incentive, and while it's possible that he's getting pay-per-view on Star Power alone, since he's not a champion or former champion, I won't include it here. That comes out to a total of $206,000. And finally, the main event of the evening, the defending lightweight champion Islam Makhachev knocked out featherweight champ Alexander Volkanovski 3 minutes into the first round. Volk came in on just 11 days notice as replacement for what was scheduled to be a rematch between Makhachev and Charles Oliveira. Both men looked aggressive to start the fight, and after a stuffed takedown attempt and some clinch work against the fence, Islam fired off a left head kick that dropped Volk to the canvas. He followed it up with heavy shots on the ground to close out the fight and defend his lightweight belt. Volkanovski earned a guaranteed $500,000 and another $250K for agreeing to the last-minute replacement, $32,000 in fight week incentive, and a whopping $750,000 in pay-per-view revenue, coming out to a little over $1.5 million. And still, the UFC lightweight champion Islam Makhachev took home $500,000 guaranteed, $42,000 in fight week incentive, a $50,000 performance of the night bonus, and his $750,000 cut of the pay-per-view for a grand total of $1,342,000. That's all for this episode. International commissions typically do not disclose payout information, so the totals I've shown in this video are just estimates based on reports and past earnings. As always, hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this, and click the links on the screen to catch up on the most recent ones.